Hey everybody, welcome. Your Saltwater Guide, Captain Dave Hansen. And I'm telling you what, we've got a really good show for you today, gang. This is one we haven't touched on this for a very long time. Today we're going to get back down into the nitty gritty. It's me and you. No guests today, no co-host, just me and you, old school, like we did in the very beginning when we used to get millions of views and it was just me talking to you guys. It's just us having a conversation today, and it's very, very due. This has been coming for a while, and it's time to do this. It's Memorial Day weekend. I want to thank you all for being a part of Your Saltwater Guide. I want to thank the great sponsors for being a part of this for so long, and the great Elliot Andrews for being a part of this, and everybody else that watches our show. Thank you all so much. And as we get rolling along here, it's McCarty, Yacht Friday. Todd Manser and John McCarty at McCarty Yachts are proud sponsors of Your Saltwater Guide, and I want to thank them for being a part of this and all the great service that Todd and John give to all of our members, from buying a boat to maintaining your boat to trying to sell your boat. Those guys have your back all the way. We'll be flashing up their QR code a little later in the show. We'll be flashing up Todd's phone number a little later in the show. We got a great video those guys made us. But gang, there is so much stuff going on right now. It's like Don Hansen Day just kicked off the season. And since that day, fish have been going bananas with the bluefin in U.S. waters, and then the insane white sea bass bite going on at the outer islands, the Channel Islands, a couple of the local islands, and then the yellowtail showing up down at the Coronados and at La Jolla, and then the insane calico bass fishing up and down the California coast, and the anchovies and the live squid and all the different things that are going on right now. It's just so important for us to get back to the nitty gritty and talk about, why do I want to become a member of Your Saltwater Guide? Or those of you that are members of Your Saltwater Guide, share with the people that are watching. You can leave comments and let everybody know how important it is to become a member so that you can understand how these fish react, how to read conditions, how to anchor your boat, and all the different things we're going to talk about today. Good morning, Dave Burris. Don Stanley's got a phenomenal special going on for Memorial Day weekend. We'll show you a little bit of that later. Don, hello. Fishing Matt Ryan. I hope you're out there having fun, catching all the bad guys. And gang, Kelly Girl and I are in one of the most beautiful places on the planet Earth. If you look out here, as I slowly turn the camera and look, we are absolutely in paradise. We're over here on the East Cape, hanging out at one of our good, close, personal friends' house. He let Kelly and I hang out here at his house today. Yeah, it's the swimming pool right next to the beach. And there she is, Kelly Girl, having a rough day hanging out at the pool. And so that's where we are today. Marley's at home for the first time in his little life, all by himself right now. He's self-babysitting himself. And so we're over here on the East Cape today, gang. It's an absolute beautiful day. I wish you guys were here with us. It is so beautiful here. The swimming pool, if you look at it one more time, the swimming pool basically is on the sand. Between the swimming pool and the ocean, you have a thin stretch of sand. That's it. No resorts. This is a private home on the East Cape. It's pretty epic. It is pretty dang spectacular. And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just telling you guys, this is a very close personal friend of mine, but he wasn't a friend until he found Your Saltwater Guide. And then I started running his yacht for him, and we started doing fun stuff and going all over the place, catching all kinds of great fish, having fun. And I watched his children grow up, and his children now all have kids. And it's just an absolute, the website, Your Saltwater Guide, and the things that it's allowed me to do are second to none. I can't even comprehend. And then in 2017, launching the website and building this community of friends. And we got to get all together on Don Hansen Day and hang out. Before that, we were all at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival. And I can't thank you all enough. And it's all because of this silly little ability that my father gave to me to catch fish and to be able to talk to people and treat people the way that I believe they want to be treated. And we've been able to build on that and build on that over the 50 years we've been taking people fishing for a living. And oh, let's get ready. The Warrior, he needs to go. Bye-bye. See you later, Warrior. It's been a pleasure. And what I would tell you guys is the negativity, it's kind of funny that you even waste your time. It doesn't bother me. And people like that put it up there, all it does is get you blocked. And it's okay. I can handle it. It pisses off Elliot. It pisses off Kelly. It doesn't piss me off. So if you think you're getting to me, let me explain to you, you're about 50 years too late. I absolutely eat up the negativity. It's one of my favorite parts of this thing. Nope, Marley's not eating still. We're hoping he's eating today while we're not there. Changing it up a little bit, Dan. It's hopefully he's not all intimidated and not mad at me still because Ron's not there. So hopefully Marley's eating today. But today we're getting deep into the website and what the website can do for those of you that are sitting on the fence trying to think, is this website really going to make that big of a difference? Here's how it starts out, gang. When you get on our website, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call you if you give me your phone number. If you don't give me your phone number, I can't call you. But if you do put your phone number, and that's right on the very top, the first thing you have to fill out, well, you don't have to do anything, let's be perfectly honest, but the first thing you're going to do is put your phone number in. Not because we want to market you or send you a bunch of spam. It's because I want to call you and I want to talk to you and I want to give you a personal tour of the website and show you all the things that the website can do for you. Now, we have we have over 5,000 members, and I've heard people say, oh, this website's only for beginners, and this website, there's no real information. We're the only website out there with real information on a daily basis. There's websites out there that'll teach you how to catch bluefin and get you on where the bluefin bit. And there's websites out there that can show you how to act when you come on a sport boat. But a website that covers every aspect of the private boater or the sport boat fisherman, there's nothing out there like this. Your Saltwater Guide. And so that's why it's imperative that I get to talk to you. Nobody else has a web. First of all, there's a bunch of websites, but none of them have a guy that's going to call you that owns the website that's going to call you up and talk to you and give you a personal tour of the website. What do you get when you sign up to the website? Well, you get 7 free days to check everything out for free. What do I mean by that? Well, we have 500 plus how-to videos. And these how-to videos are going to teach you how to read conditions, how to read moon phases, how to read tide, how to figure out bait, how much bait can I put on my boat, what kind of bait can I, how to anchor on the spot. Because the ocean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. There it is right there. That's the Sea of Cortez. But the ocean is a giant desert with these little oases in it called spots. And you got to be able to learn how to anchor on the spots. Right now, there's some sea bass biting at one of the local islands. I saw some pictures this morning. There's 50 plus boats anchored up on this one little spot. That's not the only spot the sea bass are biting on. My gosh, we have so many guys putting posts up on our website catching sea bass. Justin was catching yellowtail live on the show day before yesterday. Sea bass, yellowtail. Ron was at Catalina, caught a nice halibut. There's so much fish going on. It's hard to keep track of all the stuff that's going on, but you know where you can keep track of it all? At Your Saltwater Guide, because not only do I have the 500 plus how-to videos, we go live fishing on Spotify, Apple, Megaphone, X, TikTok, Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, live fishing shows with the captains, Justin and Pablo and Captain Al Clowers. And then we got Sonny up. I will call you. I promise, Cub. We got Captain Al Clowers up at, Captain Sonny up at the Channel Islands. These guys are giving real, honest to God, real-time information on the water. Then we got Matt Ryan, we got Cubby, we got Daniel, we got Brent, we got Darren, we got guys that are out fishing on their private boats every day that are posted on the community. We haven't even talked about the community yet. That's something we're going to talk about later. But everybody on our website, all 5,000 plus members, want you to have a phenomenal day. Yeah, this is a live stream. This is right now, Highliner, right now. Whatever you say, I will answer. And if you say something negative, I'll ban you. And you get to see if it's real. Ask me another question. I'll answer it immediately, if not sooner. It's absolutely live. I'm the only guy in America that does a live podcast 6 days a week. Tomorrow will be the fish report Saturday morning, 9 a.m. And then on our social media and all the other things that we do, we're getting somewhere between 20 and 30 million views a month on top of all the other things that you see in here and all the other things that I'm talking about. So we have our finger on the pulse. I know a lot of people have their finger on the pulse, but they're not sharing the information with you. And a lot of the people are one-dimensional, like X so-and-so is really good out of San Diego, and X so-and-so is really good out of the Channel Islands, and X so-and-so is really good out of Long Beach, and X so-and-so is really good out of Dana Point. We take all of it and combine it all and make the best fishing website ever made for fishermen. And our stuff transfers to, if you want to catch some fish in Mexico, the stuff that we're teaching you works down here. I promise you. I live in Mexico. I live in Cabo San Lucas. I guarantee I can help you catch fish down here, just like I can help you catch fish in Southern California. If you've not yet caught a white sea bass, now's the time to go white sea bass fishing. Look at that video Elliot just showed with the bait. Me trying to put a bait on a hook. Gang, that video's got over 350,000 views in a day and a half. Is that insane? That's on our social media platform. That's not our website. There's a lot of videos on our social media that are fun and interactive and comedy. And thank you, Highliner. Happy Memorial Day weekend to you too. But gang, there's nobody out there that wants you to catch fish more than I do. I want to help you so much. Thank you, Cubby. You and I've caught a couple fish down here in Mexico. Dave Burris, you and I've caught a couple fish everywhere we fish at. I love to fly fish. I love to fish. My motto is if I can piss a puddle, I will fish in it. Thank you, Matt Ryan. But what I'm trying to do is there's a lot of people sitting on the fence going, I don't know if your website's worth it or not. Well, remember, 7 years ago in 2017, when we launched the website, which is 8 years ago now, it's hard to believe, it was $4.99 a month. Then a couple years ago when I brought Elliot on, and he was like, Dave, you got so much great information. We gotta figure this out. $4.99, you're ripping yourself off. And I was like, okay. And so we went to $9.99. And then I started watching these guys, Johnny Come Latelys, come on and build websites. And then they're charging $25. And I'm like, well, I know my stuff is way better than everybody's because our stuff covers everything. You want to know how to fish on a sport boat? You want to know what the sport boat etiquette is? You want to know all that? My family just happens to own 9 of them. My dad started in the industry in 1947. So the Keyhole Limpid video. You were there, guys. You guys saw that. It blew your mind that I even knew what the hell that thing was called, right? And but to go back to what I'm saying, we encompass everything. There's nothing that I left off the table. And if there's a video that you can't find that you want to know something about, if you're a member, all you got to do is call me on the phone and I'll make a video because there might be something I missed. I'm not perfect, but I'll tell you what, we're constantly adding new stuff to the website. We're always bring new videos on there to help teach the other people that don't know how to do the certain things. I mean, we pinpointed a little bit more of the Channel Islands when we brought Sonny on. We got to get down and dirty and pinpoint some of that. And you guys all get to call Sonny now. Then when we brought Al Clowers on, we got to pinpoint a little bit more of San Diego Back Bay, and then we got to pinpoint more of the Coronados, cover more of the stuff that Justin and Pablo already knew. Nobody knows everything. God knows I don't know everything. So we keep adding to the website and bringing new stuff on. And now it's $29.99 a month. All I can tell you is just sit on the fence and wait a little bit longer. I guarantee you the price is going to go up again. So think about this. We got people. Yeah, let's show them an old game plan real quick, just so you can get some type of a feel of how these game plans work. Okay, gang, it's kind of like I said on the last video. Channel Islands game plan, we're going to listen to Sonny, but I don't have any navionics to show you today. I'm so sorry.
Hey guys, how's it going? Captain Sonny here from the Channel Islands area, giving you guys a fish report and a game plan for the upcoming weekend here. Start with some sea bass fishing, halibut fishing, live squid. It's been pretty good. Steady on making bait. Making bait has not been a terrible issue at all. Backside of Santa Cruz is holding most of the bait. Blue Banks all the way down to the closure line in about 90 feet, 75 to 90 feet, we'll call it. Good daytime snagging, but even better at night for getting it up in the light. It's been pretty good floating back there, and it's semi-local, so it's definitely doable on the backside of Santa Cruz there in the lee of the island. So you got good weather while you're making bait back there. There are some fish. If you want to sit there, get on the anchor, find the right condition. We just came off that full moon. Excuse me, sorry about that. We just came off that full moon, so things should be ramping up again. It went on a little lull for a couple of days, but the last 2 days it picked back up. So we're just coming off of that, coming into that new moon there. But if you guys want to do that, you can sit on the backside of Santa Cruz in that Blue Banks, the lagoon area, look for the bait, look for the fish marks, anchor up there. If you want to venture out a little further, Santa Rosa Island, or I'll back up a little bit. The west end of Santa Cruz, don't bypass that. Also has some fish there in Christie's, also has some squid. Same depth, 75 to 90, and then there's some pretty good halibut fishing in there. If you're able to just pick apart that whole zone in that.
All right, gang, the Santa Monica Bay game plan for this weekend. We got just a few days. I think Tuesday's opening day of rockfish season, but before that, Santa Monica Bay, the very upper end here, up here, Paradise Cove, right outside the closure here. All this zone up here, the water's super clean. It's fishing very good, good calico bass fishing. And then if you don't want to run all the way up there, down right outside of Santa Monica, all the artificial reefs. Okay. All right, gang. So Elliot and I were giving you an example. These are past. These are 2-3 months ago game plans. These are the game plans that come out every Thursday at 3:30 in the afternoon. If you think that stuff is for beginners, okay, help them out here, all of you that are on here. This is the stuff. I don't know about you guys, but when I used to have a real job for a little while and I wasn't on the water every single day, to have this kind of information, I could only imagine or dream of it. I used to have to get on the telephone and call my buddies at Marina Del Rey, then call my buddies at Redondo, then call my buddies at Newport, then call my then call my like 5 phone calls just to try to gather up some type of fish I go fishing at on the weekend. You got tips. These game plans come out every Thursday at 3:30 in the afternoon, between 3:30 and 4:30, and they're done just like you just saw. We break down every area, and you don't have to watch 45 minutes of videos. It's broken down into 5 to 6 minute videos, like Sonny at the Channel Islands. That's one video, might be 6 minutes. Then you go down to Santa Monica Bay. That's one video, might be 6 minutes. Then you go over to Catalina. That's one video, might be 10 minutes. Then we jump back over to Long Beach. That's one video. Then you jump down to Orange County. That's one video. Then you jump down to the Coronados. That's one. These come out every Thursday at between 3:30 and 4:30 in the afternoon. I've been doing this since 2017. I've never missed a Thursday. That's pretty important, gang, when you are trying to go fishing, because most of us have to go to that job thing. So we only have the opportunity to go out on the weekends. That's why we put the game plans out on Thursdays, so that you got somewhere to go on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And another thing I promise all the members, and you'll see it, we're going to get into the community here in a few minutes. You'll see it as you go through the community. But if you're going to go fishing on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me, call Justin, call Pablo, call Al, and we're going to help you on that day. So real quick, I want to show you guys something Don Stanley's got going on. It's an unbelievable deal going on right now. And then we'll get right back to the show here. So that's the best format right there.
Hey guys,
Elliot,
Don
let's try
Stanley
it.
here. This Memorial Day weekend, we have some specials on the fillet board you desperately need for your boat. We've added some great features. First, an integrated knife sharpener. So yes, your knife will be sharper than Captain Dave Hansen's. We've also added cup and phone holders that attach directly to your fillet board. Our fillet boards, like most, have tool slots cut into the base. But if you're concerned about having a knife sticking out the bottom, maybe you have small children or clumsy adults on board, we have a solution. Our fillet knife sheath attaches directly to your board, protecting your guests from that sharp knife. The knife sheath and cup holder are usually sold as options. However, this weekend, from Friday, May 23rd to Monday, May 26th, the first 15 orders will include both the knife sheath and the cup holder for free. Just use the coupon code YSWG25. And because you're watching this through your Saltwater Guide, you'll also receive free shipping. This offer is only good for this weekend, so don't waste any time. You've got a lot of fish to fillet this summer, so order yours now while you can get the free stuff and free shipping. Offshoreproducts.net, offshoreproducts.net, offshoreproducts.net.
I think it's offshoreproducts.net, right, Don Stanley? And gang, he's on here right now. So if you have a comment, you want to ask him anything, he's on. Put a comment up, he'll answer you. And that's a great deal. What a phenomenal product. That custom design and the sharpening stone that's on the board already. You already need one. Might as well get one already built into the board. And then your knife will definitely be sharper than mine, like Don was saying. So check that thing out, Offshore Products, and it's only for this weekend. We'll play this again tomorrow for you, Don. Make sure that everybody gets a chance to get in on this. But grab the QR code, gang. Grab it with your phone and get it. Make it happen. And as we go deeper into the website, I just want you guys to understand all the great things that are over there now. We talked a lot about the website, the game plans on the website. I talked about it was $4.99, then it was $9.99, now it's $29.99. Here's what I've done for all of our members, though. Darren and a lot of the guys that are on here day in and day out sharing what they're doing, and they're the $4.99ers. I never raised their price. My original people that got involved in the very beginning in 2017, they're still only paying $4.99 a month. The $9.99ers that got in a couple years ago, they're only paying $9.99 a month. They're still only paying $9.99 a month. And now to $29.99. I promise you, if you get in at $29.99 a month, that's all you're going to ever pay. You're never going to pay more. I promise you. But if you wait, I guarantee you the price is going to go up. It will. Because you know what's getting more and more valuable is my time. I only have X amount of time. I do. Elliot and I put out 18 brand new videos every single week. If you guys are watching this on social media, you're like, there's no way they're pumping out this much. Nobody is pumping out the volume of content that Elliot and I pump out. Now, Elliot's doing that for me, but he's doing that. He's not putting out that much content for everybody else, but he's putting out a massive amount of content for all of his other clients too, because Elliot and I, we worked on this together and we've learned together, and it's benefited all these other people that have come in and hired Elliot behind me. They've made out like bandits from the knowledge that Elliot and I have obtained from the years of doing this social media thing. So just like Elliot and I always tell you, you guys can wait a little bit longer if you're tired of not making money, or if you're tired of not catching fish. You can wait a little bit longer. We'll be more than happy to charge you more later on down the line. But get in now. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to be funny, relax. And think about this. If you went to the gas station right now and filled up your car, it would cost more than $29.99. And you're going to drive, that's just to drive your car. And that you're not going to learn how to do anything. You already know how to drive your car, but you got to buy that gas every day. I don't understand why $29.99 is something you need to think about in this fishing world. That doesn't even buy you a spool of line. I don't know if it does. You're buying crappy line. But now, what else do I get? Okay. Access to the community. There's the community. There's my buddy Jeff and so many other phenomenal members posting every single day, like Lisa and Darren and Matt Ryan and Bob and Brett, and so many people are posting every day on that community, helping everybody to catch more fish. Then you want to know another thing that just blow your mind, everybody? Build an app. Just go out there, tell somebody, just for fun, call up a company and tell them, hey, I got 580 plus videos and I want to be interactive on my app. And I want it to host the 500 plus videos. And then give me a call and tell me how much they told you it's going to cost. Elliot, working closely with our mother company, developed the app. Dave Hansen didn't develop it. I just put the content in it. But we have one of the, well, I believe in my heart it's the best fishing app out there, but we have one of the greatest fishing apps ever made. For fishermen, by fishermen. 113 5-star reviews on the app for the iPhone. Gang, go check it. Look at all these things we're talking about today. I'm giving them to you for free today. All you got to do is pick up your telephone and call me after the show and tell me, Dave, I want in on this. I got to check this thing out if it's what you keep saying it is. Don't believe me. Get it for free. Something that's really wild is call me. Don't download the app or anything. Call me. I'll give you free access. I'll give you a free password. I don't want your credit card. I don't want that. If you don't call me, you have to put in all that stuff to go look for free for 7 days. But if you do call me, I'll give you a free look for free with no credit card, no desire to see it. And then you can go and you can look at all these things we're talking about. Read the reviews. They're amazing. And then go, once you get into the website, then go and look at the community. And you'll just go, how in the heck does Captain Dave have the time to talk to all these members all the time? Because I've got the weirdest thing going on ever. I got this burning desire to help you catch more fish. And I love to help people. And I'm helping people every single day. And I'm helping my guides. We're always talking. Pablo, Al, Justin, Sonny. We're always talking. We're always trying to make this website better for everybody. And then Elliot and I are just putting all the fine tuning onto this thing and making it better than anything else out there. And then let's go to the next thing, which is just hard to comprehend. And it's going to be hard for you to wrap your head around this. Back in 1987, I got with a guy named Danny Jackson, and we made hotspots videos. We started at the Channel Islands and we ended at the Mexican border, the Coronados. And he had the great idea. He needed people. He grabbed a bunch of different captains, and we all put in our 2 cents, and we all put together these VHS tapes. I made the Orange County coast, and I made San Clemente Island. And then Don Brockman and I did Catalina together. And then Donnie did, and Jackie Kimnitz did the Horseshoe Kelp, and then guys jumped in and did the Channel Islands, and Pete Gray did San Diego, and we put these all together on VHS tapes in 1987. So I know I haven't been doing it very long. I know that. I understand that. Like the guy said about my how to hook your bait on video a couple days ago. I don't even know. I'm just faking it. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I've been faking it at a super high level since 1974, gang, at a really high level. And I get to hang out at some really cool people's houses. Did I show you the house I'm hanging out at today? That's all because of Your Saltwater Guide, gang. I would have never met this man if it wasn't for my website and some of the other great places that I've gotten to go and great places I've gotten to see and great boats I've gotten to drive. It's all because of this silly website. I wouldn't have met the finest people on the planet. Jeanette, Matt, Brett, Darren, Mike, and Jeff, and just 50 people watching the show right now, and probably most of them are longtime members of the website. I wouldn't have met any of these people if I hadn't started doing Your Saltwater Guide 30 plus years ago on your boat, going with you on your boat, teaching you how to fish on your boat. So when I tell you that I've been out of every harbor from San Francisco Bay to Cabo San Lucas, I've been out of every harbor, I promise you. I can tell you the ins and outs of these harbors. I can tell you what to look for, what to not look for, but also I've gotten the opportunity to fish out of all these places. So we've taken all that knowledge and then all these great people, and we take all of this and we give it all back as best way we can. Now people go, "Oh, Dave, I already watched your videos. I see them on YouTube." That is just what I call chum. That's just slow ones on the corner, throwing one bait at a time, getting you to understand that I really do absolutely know what I'm talking about. And then pretty much you start coming up the chum line and get to the corner. And you want to get in the bag. You want to get in the deckhand kill bag. You want to get in that bag, but I don't know. You're just waiting on the edge. Not sure if you want to get in or not. Well, I'm trying to help you to get in. So the 3,300 spots that we have on the spots videos, not only do I give you the GPS numbers, because let's be perfectly honest, GPS numbers are, oh, wait a minute. Let's show you this is live. Here, these guys are just coming up on the beach right here. Been out playing on their boat today, out fishing. That's not the guy that I'm staying at his house. He's got a beautiful 42-foot Freeman, the one you saw at the PCS show a couple years ago at the airplane at the hangar, sitting in front of the door of the hangar. That's whose house I'm at. The guy that owned that boat that was in front of the hangar. And I'm telling you, the spots are worthless if you don't know what to do when you get there. So having 3,300 GPS numbers, that's easy. You can go down to West Marine. About 20 years ago, they started putting out those laminated charts with all the GPS numbers on them. That's when they copied all that from me and Danny Jackson and all the great videos we made on VHS tape a long time ago. And then they put it out there. But you know what GPS numbers don't do? They don't tell you what to do when you get there. You need to know, do I fish that in 80 feet of water? Do I fish it in 30 feet of water? Is that a white sea bass spot? Or is that a yellowtail spot? Or is that calico bass spot? Or am I going to get a grouper there? What am I going to catch if I fish that spot? What do I have an opportunity to catch if I go to that spot? You won't be able to tell that by looking at those GPS numbers. They don't tell you what to do. Hey, thank you, Rick. Yes, you are. And a very good member, too. You're constantly under the water telling everybody what they're seeing, what you guys are seeing under the water. So back to the spots. So I want to go to San Clemente Island tomorrow. I hear the sea bass are biting over there. Where are they biting over there? Well, I don't know. Well, go on Your Saltwater Guide and look at the game plans. And if it wasn't blowing 1,000 miles an hour tomorrow, we would have told you where the fish are biting at. One thing I don't do is I don't send you out there where it's rough and it's miserable and it's not going to be fun. And I tell you, don't go. And the game plans, I constantly am telling everybody, yeah, the fish were biting there yesterday, but you're going to die there today if you go there. The wind's going to be howling. So back to the spots, though. So we tell you, White Rock, San Clemente Island, you want to fish it in 90 feet of water. Do you want to fish it on the left side or the right side of the rock? Well, it all depends on the current. Is it uphill? Is it downhill? Is the wind blowing onshore? Is the wind blowing offshore? All these things matter. They all matter so much. And there's nowhere else to get this info. You're not going to get it over at Jimmy Joe Jack's website or Johnny JoJo's website, because you know why? Because they don't know. They know what they know, but they don't know. They know how to fish for X fish, and they know how to drive X sport boat. And there's only a couple of websites. And I know all of them, and they all know me. But there isn't a website that covers every single thing. Well, wait a minute, there is. It's called Your Saltwater Guide, and we cover it all with real captains that you can really call their phone numbers. Think about that. I'm going down to Back Bay tomorrow. I want to go fish in the Back Bay. I just pick up the phone, call Captain Al Clowers, and he tells me exactly where to go. Another thing we haven't even touched on yet, because we got so much great stuff going on, we added another superstar to our website. We added the great Bill Varney about a year ago. And now we have Bill's game plans for the surf. And Matt Ryan, you used it yesterday and had the time of your life fishing in the surf. So when I tell you we have everything, I'm telling you we have everything. We cover every aspect of fishing in Southern California. There's no reason for you to not be a member. My God, do you like positiveness? Then you'll love our community. We haven't even talked about the community yet. But if you like positive feedback, you'll love our community. But let's talk about Bill Varney for a minute. Bill Varney's pretty much wrote the book on surf fishing in Southern California. Bill Varney is a wealth of knowledge. Bill Varney's done a couple thousand seminars over his career. Bill Varney, that book is insane. And he teaches you how to fish the surf light line, how to fish the surf with the rod in your hand, not throwing a big giant sinker out as far as you could throw it on a 20-foot rod and then sticking it in a sand spike and then drinking beer all day. No, he teaches you how to walk up and down the beach with the rod in your hand, casting baits or small lures in the surf, catching big fish. Light line is Bill's deal. And not casting past the fish and fishing in the troughs and fishing all those great things. And Bill's on our podcast every Wednesday, sharing all of his knowledge and all of his love for teaching people how to fish. I don't know what we don't cover. I really don't. If there's a thing that we're not covering, all you got to do is tell me. I'll grab the next person, throw them on the website. But well, what about bluefin, Captain Dave? I only like to catch 200-pound bluefin, and then when I'm done, I take 2 pieces of it off and I throw the rest in the trash can because I'm a bluefin fisherman. Okay, I got your bluefin thing, gang. You like to fly the kite. You like to rig the flying fish. You like to catch giant bluefin. You like to catch them you like to stay up all night and vampire fish for bluefin and drop giant chunks of lead down 200 or 300 feet and hook a 200-pound fish and wind it up. I know how to do all that. We got the videos on how to do all that. We can teach you how to do all that. I can teach you how to spend thousands of dollars chasing fish that taste terrible to eat. So you can hold them up and show a picture to all your friends and tell them what a great fisherman you are because you caught a big dumb fish. Or you can go the other way and do what all our members do and learn how to fish for fish that live in Southern California, like calico bass, sand bass, white sea bass, yellowtail, halibut. Therefore, then all of a sudden you're able to fish 365 days. And then the surf fishing thing takes it to a whole nother level. Now, if you got a couple hours on your way home from work, which many of you do, you stop on the side of the Pacific Coast Highway, get out of your car, walk down to the beach, make 15 casts, catch 12 fish, and get back in your car and go back home. nobody's the wiser, and nobody even knows you went fishing. We got you covered on whatever level. So when you're sitting on the sidelines going, I don't really know. Let me go put the $75 worth of gas that puts 3/4 of a tank of gas in my truck. And then I don't know if that $29 a month for real-time information, I don't know if that's worth it, Captain Dave. I'm still not convinced. All right. Let's show them another really cool thing. The community. The community has thousands and thousands and thousands of testimonials with no negativity. The other websites out there that people talk about what they caught, where they caught it, how are just filled with negative comments, just massive amounts of negative comments. You want that? Then go stay over there. You want to go onto a website with a bunch of people that are totally into helping each other, which is different than anything I've ever seen in this industry, because this industry, we never shared any info. And if you got caught sharing info, you were kicked out of the good guy club, the old timers club. No one shared information. And you guys still see it today as you walk down the dock or at the launch ramps and you ask somebody, hey, where'd you catch that white sea bass? Or hey, where'd you catch those yellowtail? This is the stock answer you hear 99.9% of the time. In the water, on a hook, on my boat. You don't see what you see on our community. You ask Darren, where'd you catch that? Oh my God, you better be ready. He's going to tell you where he caught it at, what he was using when he caught it, what time it was when he caught it, what was the sun doing, what was the wind doing. And you know why he does that? Because all those things are super important to know. So Darren's been a member forever. He's a 499er like Rick. And they know all the information that they can give you is going to help you for the next time you're out on the water. Rick Mao, where'd you get those sheephead that you speared? He tells you the water temperature, where it was, the clarity of the water, the current, all those great things. Darren, where did you catch them? Or Matt Ryan, where did you catch those surf perch yesterday? Or where'd you get that halibut yesterday? And he tells you, I got that information from Bill's game plans. Bill Varney puts out a game plan every Thursday for the surf. That's going to help you to catch more fish in the surf when you're fishing in the surf. Every single thing matters, gang. And we have all the information you need at Your Saltwater Guide, from the hot spots, the game plans, the community, and all the other things. So if you're sitting on the fence trying to figure it out, today you can call me at 949-374-0786. I'll give you access to the website for free. You don't have, it's free. So you don't have to worry. The access is free and you can check it out for yourself. There's no way for me to get your credit card number, and you can make your own decision. And I promise you, I can't charge you because I won't have your credit card, and you can look at it for 7 days for free. And if you decide not to sign up, I don't call you and say, hey, what happened? Believe me, I got so much stuff to do. I don't have time to call the people that don't understand. So if you want it, it's there for you. But look at my buddy Todd Manser and John McCarty.
Hey guys, Capt here with McCarty Yacht Group, Manser Marine, proud sponsor of Your Saltwater Guide. I'm here with my good buddy John McCarty.
Hey guys, how you doing?
The broker for McCarty Yacht Group. And guys, I just want to tell you, it's springtime. It's time to start buying and selling. If you're looking to buy a boat right now or looking to sell a boat, make sure you give us a call at McCarty Yacht Group. Guys, you know how to get a hold of me, 949-547-7748. We're sitting on the Pescatory right now. This is like office number 1, 2, or 3. I can't remember where we're either in the office, at home, on a boat, but this is one of the places we do business, guys. But if you're looking for somebody to well represent you, we are a different breed of cat, guys. We work on boats for a living. We're going to make sure to sell your boat for the top price, or if you're looking to buy a boat, we're going to make sure you get something that's not a horrible project for you. So anyway, guys, give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you.
So give Todd and John a call over there at McCarty Yacht Sales. The QR code's on the screen right now. You can check that out. grab the QR code. That'll give you Todd's number, John's number. You check it all out. Go check out McCarty Yacht Sales. Todd's been on the show a bunch of times. Pretty much everybody knows Todd. Todd has Banser Marine. He takes care of a lot of our members' boats for them. Plus, he'll help you buy a boat or sell a boat. And same with his partner, John McCarty, the broker over there. And John's been running yachts forever and ever. He's been doing this for a very long time. So now, gang, we've gone through all this stuff with you. I need all of you to help me. I don't ask for much help. I constantly am giving help. I don't ask for a lot of help. I need you guys to do me a huge favor. All of you Facebookers and all of you YouTubers and all of you Instagrammers and all of you Rumble people I need you all to go over to my YouTube channel, Your Saltwater Guide. Any video you see over there, I need you to hit the like button. But the big thing we need that subscriber to go up. I don't know why it's sputtering. We're only getting about 700 to 800 new subscribers a month right now. We got to 90,000 so fast, and then it's just been a long, slow climb, and I don't understand it. And gang, it's free to click the subscriber button. If you could do that, it will help me out tremendously. And the other thing you could do that would really be bitching is you could hit the like button. I didn't understand how it worked. Elliot had to explain it to me, and he had to explain it to me like 100 million times because I'm kind of hard-headed. I don't say it enough because I don't ask for you guys to do it. I need you to hit the like button on all of our videos on YouTube. If you're just sitting there watching videos, or if you're not and you're just scrolling around in your TV, just go through our videos and hit like. What that does, YouTube sees that and they push it out. And the more likes, the further out YouTube will push it. Their algorithm controls everything. People are asked, why am I doing my shows in this format now with the shrunk down screen and the vertical? Because YouTube loves that. For some reason, yesterday, Kelly and I did it on the widescreen. We were averaging 2,000 to 3,000 views a day. When we did it on the widescreen, which we hadn't done for a long time, we went down to 200 views yesterday with the great Kelly girl on the show. But what happened was over on Facebook, we went to 6,000 views on the live show. But my Facebook page is phenomenal. We have 340,000 followers over there. That's awesome. And it keeps going up every day, big time. But I need help on YouTube. I need all of you. Every single one of you that are watching right now could help me out. All of my loyal followers, all of my loyal friends, you don't understand. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel and you love me and you like me and you're there all the time for me, please just hit subscribe. And if you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you very, very much. Hit the like button. It matters like you can't even comprehend. I see all the super successful YouTubers. I don't care who they are. They all are asking during their shows, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. There's a reason why. I didn't know. I just thought, oh my gosh, these people are just begging. No, it's the algorithm. It digs it for some reason. I know algorithm. I'm 63 years old. It's like, believe me, I get it. It doesn't make sense to me either, but I need you guys to help me. I keep pumping out all this phenomenal content. We have videos that have 10 million views. We have videos that have 500 views, and they come out right after the 10 million view. So I don't understand the algorithm, but one thing I can promise you is Elliot understands it better than anybody in the business. And he's telling me to ask you to please like my videos. Gang, I'm going to keep pumping out the content that I pump out. But when you got 15 or 20 minutes, you don't know what to do, go through all those videos. There's 6,000 videos right now on YouTube on my channel. Just hit the like button. Do 10 a day, gang. 10 a day. That would be awesome. If all of you did 10 a day, all 800,000 of my followers did 10 a day. Think of those numbers. So just hit the like button on the YouTube videos. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. It'll help us out tremendously. And I'm going to keep pumping out all the phenomenal videos. Don Hansen Day, those videos went absolutely bananas. We have 4,190 videos on YouTube. Thank you, Elliot. 4,190 videos on my YouTube channel. There's got to be a video over there that you like. 61.1 million total views on my YouTube channel. That's a pretty cool number, right? That's a pretty cool number. 61.1 million views. That's a pretty good, but I know we can do better, gang. I know you can help me do better. And it's up to you guys. All of you that are watching this, when you hit the like button and you hit the subscribe button, that pushes that algorithm out. Then if you wanted to do something extremely kind, hit the share button. Subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. It all flipping matters, gang. And if you want to have fun, if you've done those things and you're still looking for something else to help us with, go to the comments. The comment section is a blast. If you haven't been on the comment section on any of my platforms yet, you might want to go down that rabbit hole for a while. If you want just some phenomenal comedy, watch how I answer these knuckleheads. It's some of the funniest stuff, and you know that they're shaking and their head's about to explode. I have so much fun with it, and you could too. And then what would really be cool is if you liked the comments, because that pushes the algorithm out even farther. We're doing it over on Facebook. We're doing it on Instagram. That's why we got one video on Instagram right now that's got 74.3 million views. And it's got, I don't even know how many likes and how many comments, but we just keep doing this on YouTube, gang. It'll push us up to the next level. By the end of this year, Elliot and I would love to have that silver plaque with 100,000 subscribers. That would mean the world to me. It would mean so much to me. We really thought we were going to hit it last year, and then I don't know what happened. We got to 85,000 subscribers last year, and then the brakes were put on it. And now we can shift the algorithm by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and the share button. We have so many followers now that we can actually affect the algorithm. So if you've ever wanted to affect an algorithm, now you know how you can do it. And the comments are absolutely hilarious. You would be blown away to hear how many people want to tell me how I don't know what I'm doing. And I am so happy that they all want to tell me. I love it. It pisses off a lot of people. It pisses off Elliot. It pisses off Kelly. I love it. I love all the people that want to tell me that I don't know what I'm doing. It's pretty damn cool. But that video right there is going, what did you say? It got over. It doubled last night this morning. From this morning to right now, that video has over 350,000 views on Facebook. And that's because of everybody that's watching right now, because I asked everybody to go to the Facebook post and go over there and hit the like button and hit all the likes you can on the comments. And I also have Bailey hitting all the comments on that video and liking them. And look at how we busted the algorithm over there. 350,000 views on a Facebook video, gang. That's incredible. Yep. Top comment with 1,000 likes on the bait video is, by the time I find and get the bait on the hook, the trip's going to be over. Yep. I have no idea what I'm doing, gang. And you all know that by watching me for all these years. And those of you that fish with me for the last 50 plus years, you know I have no idea what I'm doing. It's pretty good. And then, yeah. If you watch how I finally I knew all the I'm going to get you in on a little secret. I already know the comments before they come by the words that I use. I don't waste very many words. I don't know if you've noticed that, but in my videos, I don't waste a lot of words. So if you watch that video very carefully, at the end, when I'm putting the bait on, You're going to see my middle finger. I call it my index finger. And the people go bananas. And I'm talking to them when I'm holding the middle finger up. I'm talking to them. I'm holding the bait with my middle finger up. It was the greatest. It's just that kind of content. Just like the how to tie up the boat video. I don't know how many millions and millions and millions of views we've gotten on that, but I know that video bought Kelly Girl a truck. And this how to hook your bait video is going to buy her something really nice too. So just have fun with the comments, gang. That's all I could say. If you're bored, you're tired of watching the same old shows on Netflix or Instagram or watching kids dance on TikTok, go over to any one of the platforms, but go to YouTube and hit the like button, subscribe button, and share. Help us build that. If you're sitting on the fence and you want to catch fish every time you go fishing on your boat, or at least know why you didn't catch fish the day you didn't, jump on our website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Elliot will throw the QR code up there. If you're afraid to call me on the phone, you don't have to call me. You don't have to talk to me. You can simply enter your credit card and sign up to the website and figure it all out on your own. I don't know how you would, because no one's ever built a website like this for fishermen, by a fisherman. The only real way to learn how to use the website is to talk to me on the phone, or talk to Bill Varney to learn how you can better utilize his information, or talk to Justin if you want to learn how to better utilize his information, or talk to Pablo, or talk to Al, or talk to Sonny. We're going to talk to you guys every time you call us. We're going to help you with everything we can. I hope you enjoyed the show today, gang. The season's full speed ahead. The rest of the year is going to be guests and friends and people coming on the show, and there's not going to be any more of this time to stop and get you involved and tell you about all the great things. This is it. We're at go time here. Season has begun. It's time to get in there and go catch fish on your boat, or go out on the sport boats and catch fish. And if you're having a hard time with it, you're the only reason why you are, because I made sure that it wouldn't happen. If you want to suck, it's totally up to you, but you can't blame me anymore for your sucking. You've decided to suck and you want to suck at a super high level. That's fine. But you don't have to anymore. You can become part of the greatest fishing website ever made for fishermen by fishermen. And I guarantee you, and like I always tell everybody, if you're not happy with any part of the website, I'll give you back your money immediately. I always do. I always have. Go try to find somebody that feels like I ripped them off. It's never happened. All right, gang. Elliot, thank you for helping me produce a phenomenal show today. I promised Kelly I wasn't going to go over, because look at where I have to hang out right now with my beautiful wife. Right here on this beautiful beach. Just the two of us, this beautiful home. This is not a resort. This is a private home. And we're hanging out here. And I'm going to go throw a lure around on the beach down there and see if I can't catch anything. Thank you all very, very much. If you call me right now, I will give you a free look at the website. 949-496-5794. Captain Al Clowers is going to try to go live Sunday morning from the Coronado Islands now that he has the Starlink Mini on his boat. We got to watch him the other day at the lake, so now he's going to put it on the Shingari and go down to the Coronado. So hopefully we get to go live with him. And tomorrow morning we'll be talking to the guys that have been out fishing all week and get some fish counts and see what the hell's going on out there on the water. Saturday morning, 9 o'clock. Leave your name. I'll answer any questions you have. Absolutely. Leave your name and I will answer your questions. I promise you, if I don't get to the phone call, because I have a feeling some people are going to call right now that are tired of sucking at fishing. Have a great day. Turn off the news. They're all lying. This is the only place you get the truth. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Have a great day.